Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial here on Tutorials. I am Josef Bodnar and I'm inviting you to another tutorial here on Tutorials. This time I'm gonna to talk about variables in C# and I'm gonna to use C# 10 and .NET 6. What is a variable? A variable is a memory space which has the capacity to hold various values. A variable must contain a type and a name. The type could be integer, float, double, could be a string or a char, and so on. Let's make an example, and I think in this way you will understand better how the variable works in C#. Therefore, I'm going to create a new project. Click on this button, create a new project. Our project is going to be a console app. So therefore, choose or select this console app. Click on next. Let's give a name to this project, variables app. Okay, click on next button and choose if you want to work .NET 6.0, which as you can see is long-term support, and click on create. And wait for Visual Studio 2022 to create a new project. Here you go. Let's remove this link. We don't need it. Yeah. As you can see in C# 10 and together with .NET 6, the console app is very minimal, is very simple and clean compared with another version of C# and .NET. As you can see, we don't use in our app usings. We don't use namespace. We don't use the program class, which is created automatically by Visual Studio as it was before. Yeah. There is no main method. As you can see, all this exists behind this application, but we don't have them here in our editor in this file code. Yeah, as you can see, this is because the new features of C# 10, namely the global usings. So if you go here on show all files, click on it, expand all these folders, and here you will find this file, and in this file you will find all the global usings. Yeah, so that's why we don't need to use anymore the usings in our files, in our classes, which is created like a separate file. Yeah, we don't need to put it in the top of the file if we add here the using in this file. So this comes automatically, all these global usings. If you want to use another global using, you just add it here in this file. All right, okay. So let's start our application. I'm going to declare a variable, and I want this variable to be integer, the type to be integer. Yeah. Therefore, I'm going to use this keyword int. After the type, I'm going to write the name of the variable, which could be like sum, yeah, and here this sign, which is equal in mathematics or in arithmetic in the school, here in a programming language, this sign is different, is an assignment sign. Actually, when you use this sign here in a programming language, you assign a value. So this sign is a assignment sign operator. Actually, if you want to use the equal, which is a compare operator, comparison operator, you have to use this sign double twice, and now this is going to be equal as a meaning in a programming language. Yeah, and I'm going to assign this variable with two literals, with two numbers, 5 plus, which is a operator, and 3 semicolon. All right, so this is the variable. Yeah, the variable must have a type, in our case integer, a name, in our case sum, and you can assign the variable later if you want. If you want to assign the variable when you declare, you can do it exactly as I did. Yeah, using this assignment operator, and after on the right side you assign the variable with the values. Yeah, all right. So now I'm going to use this class console and the write line method to display in console the sum, the value held by this variable sum. There, I'm going to put sum here in inside the parentheses and the semicolon. All right, let's save and let's release this application. Let's see the result in console. Here you go. Here is the result, 8. Yeah, is the addition between these two numbers, 5 and 3. Yeah, which is obviously okay. Now, just for fun, if I click on this file again, and I'm going to remove this using, I mean the system namespace. Yeah. All right, I go back here, and now as you can see I've got error. Yeah, because console is part of system namespace, which was removed by me a few seconds ago. Yeah, that means we need to add this using here if we don't want to be used in this file. But if you use the using in this way, that means you have to put it in each file of your project. But if you use this global using, that means you don't need to put it in the top of your file. Yeah, because the using exists here in this file. Yeah. So bear in your mind this. If I remove from here the system namespace, that means I have to add this in code line. Yeah, I'm going to put it here, system dot. Yeah, and now I am going to receive the same result. Yeah, here is this result 8. But I think we have to be smart. We should be smart. So let's remove this from here. Let's remove the system from here as well. And I'm going to leave here the global using. Yeah, as you can see, Visual Studio removed the comments signs automatically from here and activated automatically this using if I remove the system namespace from the top of this file. Yeah, and now the console is working. We don't have anymore the error because we have this using system here. Yeah. All right, so let's move on. Let's change this up a bit. Yeah, let's remove this code offline, and we can do this a bit different. Yeah, I can use I can declare for these two values, for these two numbers, two variables. Yeah, and I can declare them integer a, and even I can remove from here console, because I'm gonna use this class and method which belongs to this class quite often in this application. I'm going to show you a tip. You better use this using static system.console. Yeah, and now semicolon. You don't need to use the console class anymore because you put it in here on the top of this code. Yeah, and as you can see, we don't have errors just here because I remove this variable actually now. Yeah, and now readline is another method which belongs to console class. So I'm going to use here just readline without console. Yeah, and you can type more efficient in this way. Yeah, parentheses and semicolon. All right. Yeah, we have error because if you hover the readline method, you will see here the explanation. Reach the next line of characters from the standard input string. So that means this method will read just the characters. So we return either a character or a string. So that means we can't use here int. We have to use either char or string, and I'm going to use string. Yeah. And now what is next is this green line here. Why is this green line here? I hover again the method, and here is written that the a variable could receive a null value. Therefore, I'm going to use this operator. We are going to talk about this operator later in another tutorial. And the green line disappeared. Okay, I'm going to declare another variable b. Yeah, and what is nice with Visual Studio 2022 is that, as you can see, Visual Studio 2022 is assuming what is the next. Yeah, and if this is right for me, I mean, here is this statement which is sort of a gray faded color with a sign operator, and after a sign operator the readline method. You just and here Visual Studio help you. It's saying tab to accept. So I'm going to press tab key from the keyword. Yeah, and I say and I accept it, and that was very quick. Yeah, so you can be very efficient with coding in Visual Studio 2022 in this way. All right. Okay. Now we have here an error because we removed the sum variable, but we can fix this. I'm going to declare this variable sum with integer type. Yeah, and here I'm going to use these two variables a plus b, which receive the values from the keyboard, as you can see. Yeah, but we have again error. Why we have error? Let's hover them, and here is written cannot implicitly convert type string to integer. That means we have to convert these two variables to integer. How we can do this? We're going to use this class convert dot, and we are going to select from IntelliSense this to int32. Yeah, and we are going to put the variable inside the parentheses. The same thing we are going to do for b variable as well. Yeah. All right. And now everything is all right, no problem. The error disappeared, as you can see. Yeah, let's save and let's release the result in console. Now the console is waiting for me to press a number from the keyboard. Yeah, I'm going to press 5, enter, after 3, enter, and here is the result. Yeah, the result is 8, which is the addition between these two numbers, 5 and 3, and the result is 8. So this result here in console now is not very intelligible. Yeah, it's not very readable. Yeah, we can fix this, but what is important now, we use the two different variables to store these two numbers, 5 and 3. We use this method readLine, that the numbers to be read from keyboard. Yeah, also we use this convert class together with toInit32 method to convert these two variables a and b from string to int. And on this line, this method writeLine will display in console the value of this variable sum, which is the addition between these two variables a and b. The type of this variable is integer, as you can see here, init is this keyword init. Regarding to string, yeah, the string is a sequence of characters. Yeah, this is a string. Yeah, like a text. Yeah, which contains a sequence of characters. All right. So let's fix this, because the result is not very readable here in console, as you can see. How we can do this? So first of all, let's add here a writeLine. Yeah, and we can put here, please enter a whole number. Yeah. All right. And we can put here, please enter the first whole number, and here the second whole number. All right. And here we can put a bit text to be more readable in console, like the sum between a and b variables is. Yeah. All right. And we have to use here this operator plus. Okay, let's save. Let's release this application in console. Okay, so please enter the first whole number, 5. Please enter the second whole number, 5. Enter. The sum between a and b variables is 10. Yeah. Yeah, because I typed 5 and 5. Yeah, not 5 and 3. All right. Okay. Now, even we can change this, and we can progress a bit, and we can use a method. Yeah, we can use a method here, or before I type the method, I write the method. As you noticed, the cursor appear after the text. Yeah. If you want the number to be on the same level, the same line with the text, then use write. Just remove a line from here. Okay, and now let's release this. Please enter the first whole number, 5. Please enter the second whole number, 3. And here you go. The sum between a and b variables is 8. All right, so now let's progress and let's write a method. the type of the method will be integer, so I am using this keyword int. I'm going to name it sum, and I'm going to use two string parameters. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to use here a return sum. Okay, and I'm going to copy this code line, and I'm going to paste it in here inside the method. Okay, and I'm going to remove this from here. All right, and now here I'm going to write the method sum, and inside the method I'm going to put the parameters a and b, and here another parenthesis is needed. Okay, yeah, I put these two question marks here, this operator again, yeah, to avoid the green line, yeah, to be able these two parameters to receive null values. Yeah, as you can see, if I removed these two operators from here, the green line will appear here where this sum method is called. Yeah. All right. Let's put back these two. All right, and as you can see, the green line disappeared. All right, let's save and release this application. Here you go. Please enter the first whole number 5. Please enter the second whole number 3. Enter the sum between a and b variables is 8. So we receive the same result, but the way as I code is different than before, because I create a method, yeah, and the method is called here on this code line. So that was all for today. Hopefully you like this example about variables, and I try to make an application and to make inside the code a few things, and hopefully this would engage you and gain your interest to watch my video tutorial. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. See you next time. Bye bye.